What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Riding with Bcray. I am currently on my lunch break, and I want to do a story time because the wildest thing happened to me this morning, and it's weird. And I gotta tell you about it because it's weird. So, first off, this morning, I had put out a text last night about something totally different. I put out a message on my Facebook last night about looking for a videographer and a photographer, right? So I had a message and I went back and I went to look at the message. But you know, with your Facebook being locked, you can't, they can't just automatically fall inside your messages. So when I replied back to the female, and then there was another message in my inbox. And I was like, what? Who is this? Who is this? So the message started off with, it was a female. She started off with, "You are excited. We are finally getting a divorce and you can have your man back." So I was like, what is, so I was so confused. Like, what are you talking about? And it's a white woman. Just go ahead and call it a spade a spade. It's a white woman. So I'm like, what are you talking about? So I replied with, "Who are you? And why are you in my DMs being very disrespectful?" Once again, I was being very nice about what's going on because I don't know who this lady is. She like, "You know who this is. You were effing my ex-husband in Washington. Now you can have him." I was like, what? So then it dawned on me who she was talking to because I finally memorized her face. I said, "I don't know who you are, and I'm going to block you for being very disrespectful. Please have a nice life." Cause once again, like, you're in my DMs being disrespectful. I don't even know you like that. Then she told me her husband's name, and she like, "You know who I am. And you can't deny, you can deny whatever you want, but we both know, not disrespectful, just no longer staying quiet about my history. The disrespect or the cheating with men and women throughout the marriage." And then I explained to her that this dude was a fantastic friend. Nothing sexually never happened between us. She was like, so I was like, okay. And I said, "I'm sorry for whatever happened to y'all, but I have nothing to do with this. God bless both of y'all and enjoy your life." She like, "I will, but I don't believe you." I said, "It's okay, and you don't have to, but I have no reason to lie. Goodbye and enjoy your life." And then I blocked her. So here's the story behind this. And it's so stupid because this is why I said sometimes being gay and being friendly with people can come back and bite you in your butt. So story time, here it starts. So I was working in Washington at the time. I was at my first brigade in Washington. Fast forward, there's a section that's called plans, and most of the plans, which is called the S3, is ran by officers. There's a few NCOs or senior NCOs that work in there who are like the runners, more or less, for the officers, more or less, right? So this E7 was a runner. He would come down to the S2 where I worked at, and he would get like maps or whatever, or we'll talk about how we're gonna set up for the field, this, that, and the third. That's how it always went. So then, like, we were like, but we're all going to lunch. So it'd be me, the NCOIC, and then I think like two more other people who will all go to lunch together. We'll all go to lunch together. We will all clown out. We will all act a fool and everything. So then, I think fast forward a little bit, he asked me when my birthday. Our birthday's on the exact same day. Our birthday is both on October 2nd. So I'm like, oh man, that's what's up. So we just continue to grow a friendship. Nothing more, nothing less. We never went out together. We never did anything together whatsoever. So then I had moved. That was my weekend to move. And I asked him, like, "Do you want to go help me move?" Because I got people coming over to help me move. He was the first person at my house helping me move that morning. So we moved me from out of the house I sold to the apartment that I had. No issue there. Then my other homeboy was there as well too. So it was no issues whatsoever. So fast forward, I think he had a cookout at his house. And he invited me and the other girl that I work with. And she was like, she wasn't coming for another set of reasons, which I'm not going into, another set of reasons. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I went by myself. Yeah, I went by myself. So he was like, he had a neighbor that he believed, him and his wife at the time believed that was gay. So he like, "Let me know, do you get any vibes off the gay neighbor?" I was like, all right, bet, whatever. So I believe we was playing that beanbag throw, whatever you want to call that crap they play, the beanbag throw or whatever. So we were sitting there playing the beanbag throw. And I think somebody had said something, and then Either I whispered something to him or he whispered something to me, and we just bust out laughing. His wife was on the other team, so she looked over there and she felt some kind of way because she wasn't part of the joke. Like, lady, the joke was about the neighbor, so calm down. So she got all riled up or whatever. So fast forward, I ended up leaving. I am leaving early because I think I was only there maybe an hour, and I ended up leaving. And then he calls me, him and his wife got into it. She didn't like the fact that we was giggling and laughing and she wasn't part of it. She thinks he's gay. She think he's messing around with dudes. She think that, you know, he's cheating on her, blase, 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 blase. And I'm sitting there like, why? Cause I think he called and told me. I'm sitting there like, why are you having the audacity as a wife to think your man is cheating with the gay dude? You never even known I was gay, or at least your husband had to tell you that. And that was the problem. And then for you to get your dumb ass in my DMs behind this stupid mess. Do you know that was like 8 years ago? That was like 8 years ago. And I don't even know how long it's been sitting in my DMs, because it's been sitting in my DMs because usually no one texts me outside of regular people. So I don't know how long it's been sitting in my DMs, but it is just stupid for you to get your stupid self into my DMs. If your man was messing around with me, it was probably something you weren't doing right. I'm just saying. And if he was messing around with other women and cheating, he has every right to. It's up to him. I don't condone it, but it's up to him. Then you did the right thing. You divorced and you left. So that's that. But don't come bouncing in my DMs like I did something to you, because I certainly didn't do anything to you whatsoever. And that's the stuff that irks me and irritates me when it comes to some of these females. Just because your husband, man, whatever, has a gay associate, that doesn't mean they doing anything. I have a lot of gay friends. I have never did anything with them. Don't plan to, don't want to, no whatsoever. So it really irked me. Now, did he put off some tendencies? Yes, but it just depends on how you look at it. Because my homeboy asked, and I was like, no, I don't think so. I never looked at him like that, so I don't know. Because my homeboy asked that day we was moving. And I mean, and that's that, like, it blew me so far this morning, because that's why I said the devil stays working. The devil stays working. I was already tired this morning, and then that was in my inbox. I'm like, why are you even having this conversation? Like, after 5 minutes, I blocked it. You're stupid. You're dumb to be in my inbox with that kind of rhetoric. It was just rhetoric, really, because you can't take care of your man. You want to get out here and call out everybody who was friends with your man. He was sleeping with everybody else. Girl, be stupid, be dumb. But that's how I addressed it. I'm not going to sit here and play these dumb games with nobody's wife, ex-wife, whatever you want to call it. I'm not. I'm a cool dude. I try to stay out of people's business. I got my own stuff going on right now, so I don't got time to be in nobody else's business. Brother, me right here is tired. I am tired today. Fridays are usually my worst days, because that's my tired day, because the whole week dealing with school, work, and the business, I am just tired. And to come in my inbox with that, lady, you are the jackass of the month. That's what I'm going to call you, the jackass of the month. Especially coming in my inbox in February, Black History Month, of all months. Girl, go find you something to do. Stop being an at-home mom and find you something to do, because you are the stupidest person ever walked on this earth. But anyway, people, that was my story time today. Like I said, I don't do story times often, but this one I had to tell y'all about, because it was stupid. It was just so freaking stupid. But anyway, people, always keep in mind that I love and appreciate every single last one of y'all. Yes, I'm getting my hair done today. That's why it's out like this. I'm getting my hair done today. But please take care of each other. Like I said earlier with this video, please go out and make some Black history. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all on the next one. But before I go, let me know how you will address that down in the DMs. Let me know. I'm going to take screenshots and put them in there so that you can see these screenshots. I'm going to blur the face and the name out. And I'm going to put the DM there so you can see how this whole conversation went if you didn't catch it. Because sometimes I do talk pretty fast, just in case you didn't catch it. But anyway, people, like I said, I love and appreciate every single last one of y'all. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Click the bell so you're not posting the video. I love each and every one of y'all. Make some Black history, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.